How to use the jump pad in about 60 seconds. The jump pad is a medium specific gadget that is actually used in a lot of different modes because of how it works. It basically launches you and other teammates up into the air. It can even launch enemies up in the air because you just walk over it and it bounces you up. This is very useful in a lot of situations, especially if you're taking high ground, but because of how it works, it stacks with other movement abilities. So if your light has dash or grapple, they can use that with it to make themselves go really far. Or if you place it on a wall, you can bounce yourself onto a big pad and send you flying. So this combos really well with a lot of abilities. Also, it works on momentum, so if you slide into it, you'll go more flat, and if you run into it, you'll go more vertical. The jump pad is affected by low grav, so in low gravity you go way farther, but also it is very useful for countering a lot of things. For example, grenade launchers just can't hit you while you're using this. If they hit you, it is a ridiculous shot, and that is gonna happen pretty much never unless you're in Ruby lobbies, and even then it's not super common. So this is very useful for countering grenade launchers and melee weapons. Melee weapons are gonna have an extremely hard time unless they have winch, because they won't really be able to get close enough while you're both in the air. So this is very useful for taking down melee weapons along with grenade launchers. But this is probably the most important piece of team utility a medium can run. It is probably medium's strongest piece of mobility, being between that and zipline, and it's really not even close in most people's opinion. But you can also run both for increased movement because you can use them to combo into each other. The thing is, because you're limited in movement when using defibs, you can run or slide into the pad and start charging the defibs mid-air, and this doesn't slow you down, so you're way harder to hit while also being not slowed down by the defibs and being able to basically use them instantly. This is a very good combo, but you do have to be careful about people shooting out of the air because you're going in a very predictable pattern or line through the air. You can't really change how much you move very much, so any good player will probably be able to at least get a good amount of damage while you're in the air. Overall, just like defibs, this is a must pick for medium. It is too useful in too many situations to not pick, and this is the real issue with medium's class, is that it has too many must picks. Currently, you get better rank up, anything like that, you should check out the Discord. Or if you want to compete in the fashion contest next week, that's a lot of fun. We're going to start doing themes in the future. Also, Mythbusters just won't be happening for at least a minute. There just wasn't enough good myths to actually make a video on. It didn't feel good. Felt like it would just be a cheesy cop-out. So until I get more myths, I will not be making that. But whether you check out the Discord or not, I hope you have an amazing day.